But no one
And away we go!
No one turns around though. No one turns around. So we have a fair race here. And yeah, I just clicked on your name, but of course you're not playing, but you were in the first and second position. But of course now players are accumulating speed. And yeah, I mean there is actually 30 players on the race field. Santos is on P30 at the moment. Then we have Saibai, Simply Nick, Ixawi, and yeah, Scrappy currently leading already.
Yeah, for once we don't see Patros being in from Dexter with a lot of speed. He's going to catch up to Scrappy here.
Wow.
Scrappy with the fastest lap. Dexter forced to step on the brake here. Scrappy and Mopel and Dexter. What a trio of leading cars. They're just exchanging the position right there. We still have Patros and Wosai, I believe, just chasing really close to each other. So we are going to see quite an intense battle right there.
Yeah, that's what we definitely have right now. I mean, we had it back and forth here and exchanging of position. Now, look at the speed here from Wosai. Where is he coming from, man? Oh my god, that was crazy to see. So Wosai up into P3 here. But what a race we have. It's going so fast here. There's no stop and people are so fast here. And it's still only 0.5 of a second between the first and fourth position. Now Wosai not with the best amount of speed. So it's Dexter now going up to P3. Mopel is leading though. And also Scrappy is now on the menu here for Dexter. But he had to release a little bit more. Also goes for the drift there. But still he's able to yeah, gain himself the additional kilometers per hour that he's needing. Better apex for Dexter. And now he will be in close proximity here to Scrappy. Also overtakes him, so Dexter up to P2. But what a race do we have here. That is very, very cool to see. I mean, it's so close. Look at that. 3 cars are there. Wosai, Scrappy, and Dexter. And also Mopel falling behind. It's Wosai from P4 to P1 here from 1 CP. So that is definitely so crazy to see. And now Scrappy all of a sudden up to P1 again. What is that, man?
By looking at the percentage of the tire consumption, would you say that some drivers are saving those tires, or it's just a byproduct of them being a lot safer on the trajectory?
I think it's just a byproduct here for them, actually, because we can see similar strategies. Of course, yeah, Phil, Ratchet, they will pit in the next couple of rounds, or in the next round. But I think that we're gonna see not different strategies here, and that people will just go for the optimal lines, because of course if you drift or like release, you can see it here, Ratchet and Phil, they're going for different lines, but still it didn't work. Yeah, it worked out the same. So yeah, okay, maybe, you know, Phil didn't really go for a lot of tire consumption here. He's at 23%, and with that of course can risk a little bit more. So maybe, but I think it's just because they were picking different lines that are having a different or like a similar outcome. But of course you can see the fuel, it's pretty similar here for the players, so I think it doesn't really matter if you slide it.
Third purple sector here. The first one was yellow, the second green, and the third purple. Will the fourth be purple? No, not quite. Will be yellow. And Patros, can he improve on his best lap? Not quite sure he can. He's battling with Dexter for P2. So quite an intense battle between those two drivers, but they need to catch up to Scrappy, because Scrappy looks to be quite consistent on the map.
Well, he has made a mistake just when we were talking about him. Scrappy with a mistake here, and now we see Dexter and Patrosa actually who are leading the race. And
Dexter is catching up to Patros. Patros with a less speed here, just equalize into the turn. Dexter with a very, very bad turn, and he's going to lose all the work he just did.
So it is Scrappy on 3rd, Racerlight on P4, Wosai, Ratchet, Phil on P7. So great performance by Phil from the German driver for Team Mac, or for Team FWO, because he's a player who really found a lot of Trackmania United cuts. Then Japso Siflair actually on P9, and then Shorty on 10th position. So still a good performance here.
And which one is going to have the better pit, we are going to see.
Yeah, people are going so risky. I think Scrappy had it really good. So Scrappy caught up to Dexter, but we see a lot of players in the pit lane. And look at the exit here. Scrappy with a very good pit, actually. Not going for the full liters here. But of course, I think it doesn't really matter too much, because you, like, yeah, like the last 4 or 5 liters, they don't really matter too much. But I think with that, we might have Scrappy who overtook Dexter here in the pit lane. because Scrappy had a really good pit stop. And look at that, it's a close fight between them here. Scrappy and Patroso, of course, they have to pit here, or the others have to pit. So I'm gonna check them out, and then we're gonna go into the battle immediately. After they're gonna pit, Simply Nick is going to pit in this round. He's at 3.7 liters, 3.4. Can he actually make it or not? Oh man, that will be actually close. Okay, it's enough for him. Okay, but 0. Look at that. He's driving so conservatively here, which I can understand.
The 9 lappers are going to do one less pit stop. As we have the first penalty, Wosile, overshooting the speed. The man to beat today will be Scrappy, where he can be beaten by the guy who are doing only 9 laps, but Scrappy is quite in a good form for today.
Oh, look at Ratchet, lap 27. It's low on fuel.
Oh no.
Speeding pit lane. Oh, he's out? Ratchet is out?
Oh, no way. Have some good battles, like just Dexter and Shelty really close to one another. Patros and Macfield close as well to Dexter and Shelty, but Patros and Macfield are in direct competition. Race Light, who is behind them as well, really close to that P4 place. So yeah, I think you're pretty much correct by stating that order that we currently have should be given one swap or two, be the last the ranking that we should have at the end of the race.
But still, nice performance here from the Game Ward player. P8 still good, you get some points, but then we have Joey behind, Focus, then Simply Nick, Figure, Jafzo. I mean, look at them, they're +1 lap here, so you can really see one mistake and you lose so much time here on this track when you say that. But Dexter is out, giving up.
No.
What happened to Dexter there? That is a huge upset. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think
Simply here. So you just missed Scrappy winning the race here.
Yeah.
That's sorry. all good. But Rosa is on second position then. But I mean, yeah, of course, it's an important thing, and maybe he will get a penalty for that. Then Patrosa on second, Razorlight on third, Shorty on P4, and then we have Phil on P5. But I mean, you were just naming it. I just wanted to not interrupt you, but to just mention it. But the gaps were not really that big here. And yeah, positions were set in stone. So not
Shorty yet again with 0% fuel.
Classic Shorty.
That guy. This guy is over the top. Oh, that's the best.